So we're
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Amy.
So we're on the air guest.
Miss Jacquelyn.
Hello.
Hi. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so most recently, I am the president of ALTA, Arkansas, and I am also an instructor at the University of Arkansas for special education.
Wow.
That's awesome. And Jacquelyn, I know we know your first name. What's your last name?
Scalf. Yes, I know.
How do you pronounce? How is that spelled?
S is in Sam, C is in cat, A is in alpha, L is in Lima, and F is in Frank. I have to do that all the time.
I bet your students have a hard time with that too.
I walk that walk too. I get it. I get it.
And then you also were telling me about another organization you participate in.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, I have worked with NELM's Dyslexia Center. It's the first center in the state of Arkansas. So I've been with them before they were even on paper.
Wow.
And Scott Simon came up to me and just said, hey, we have this foundation. What do you think the state of Arkansas needs? And immediately I popped back and said, we need a center. We need a place for parents, for students, and when teachers to get support and help them navigate their journey with dyslexia.
Very nice. That sounds like a really cool place. So do students go there too, or is it
Yes.
just for okay?
So students receive therapy there, and also we train teachers.
Telling us you're a QI too.
Yes, I'm a QI. Just recently, only been a QI for 3 years.
Don't say just. It's a long.
Anderson in Dallas as a lead, and so I'm just very fortunate to have her help and her guidance.
Yeah, Kay does a spectacular job with training.
Yes,
She really does.
So you've done a lot.
Yes, I have.
You have a lot of professional accomplishments. How do you find the time to do that?
Well, unfortunately, I wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Wow.
And so I'm probably most productive between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m.
So I know when to email you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm opposite. I work at like 11 p.m. until 1 a.m. So I'll email you at 1.
Okay.
You wake up at 3 hours later and you'll be reading my
And
email.
I'll
Yeah,
answer.
Melissa and I are total opposites in our schedule. So I take the first 12 hours, and then she takes the second 12, and eventually we meet up.
Yeah.
Eventually we meet up.
It works.
Maybe if we move time zones, we could all work together.
Yes. And we basically cover the 24 hours that way.
That's awesome. So who have you been excited to hear from today, or are you looking forward to hearing a particular speaker?
The first speaker, really I thought was powerful. She said something, and I wrote this down, that dyslexia exists across all areas of intelligence. And so often we focus on that IQ score, and really we need to be adapting our instruction to meet the needs of our students. And so that intelligence isn't just what our background knowledge, intelligence could be creativity. So often I have students that are very gifted in sports and art, and maybe on paper and pencil, it doesn't come across as being intelligent. So focusing on that score, IQ score, I think we need to dive deeper and really figure out where it is. Is it working memory? Is it long term? Where it's a deficit, and then how can we address that in our therapy?
And I think it's important to use the data to drive the instruction. And so often we get these kids in our setting and we just start at the very beginning. But I think it's important, even if you're using the assessment, so you understand how to best work with that student.
Absolutely. I love data. Data is like I collect the data and I decide what the kid needs, and it can make you know if you need to kind of slow down and reteach
Yes.
something because they didn't understand it. I mean, data is a huge piece, and I know Scott was just talking with us too while we were waiting to start with you, and he was talking about how they're wanting to get that to state leaders to help them see the difference between somebody who takes a one-day training and a
Yes.
CALT or a QI.
Yes, and that would be exciting data to share.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was and another thing that really, when she was presenting, talked about the importance of being trained in multiple programs.
Yes.
And so that you can pull from this alphabetic phonics, take flight, and really be able to adapt instruction to the needs of our students.
Yep, you are preaching my sermon. I say the same thing because to narrow your scope and just remain in one, you don't know what the potential is that you could do, could reach in that child.
So, I mean, I've been trained in alphabetic phonics, take some U-Fly. I've used a lot of different corrective reading, reading mastery. I used to train special education teachers in programs, in reading programs, and so I feel like that's so important to have all those tools to be able to say, okay, this isn't working. What can I use out of this program to supplement and help the students succeed?
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful. Wonderful. This has been fun talking with you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so glad we got this opportunity, and maybe we can have you guys back. You and Scott can come back and have a full conversation with us where we can not have the background noise.
Yes, and I would like to say just one thing, that the University of Arkansas, we do have some exciting news coming.
Ooh.
So we have partnered with Nelms, and I would like to share that news soon with you.
Awesome.
Great.
That would be great.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.